Right now, jogging through the woods, looking for water. Let the ultimate survival challenge begin. All right, we made it out. I am at a river I've never been to before. Let me show you how far we've gone. 2.3 miles. And as you guys know, I've never done a catch and cook video before. In fact, the last time I ate a fish was 5 years ago in this video right here. So today, we're gonna see if I have what it takes to survive out in the wilderness. All right, so let's go over the parameters of this survival challenge. As you know, I've got no food, no water, and I've limited myself to 5 essential items. First up, we've got a knife, very versatile, a must-have for any survival situation. Then we've got something just as important, if not more, a life straw, because I need something to drink and I don't want to be drinking polluted, dangerous water. We've got a hook and line. We're gonna need these in order to catch something to eat, but no rod, so that's gonna make it tricky. Last but not least, we've got a pan, which I'm gonna use to cook whatever I catch. In order to better simulate survival conditions, as you know, I'm ready somewhere I've never been to, so I have zero clue where to find anything. I've also done some fasting to simulate a more desperate situation. So check this out. Let's check our weight. Current time is 7:50, July 5th. Turn on our scale. Hop on. And we are at 158.5 pounds. That's pretty heavy, huh, Stel? So that was my weight yesterday. Now let's go over my weight today after I fasted 24 hours, no food, and 12 hours, no water. So it is next day, 24 hours later. Let's go ahead and hop on the scale, see what I'm at. $155 on the dot, pretty much. That fasting was not easy at all. Last night, I went to bed extremely hungry. This morning, I have been completely drenched, parched of water. I'm feeling a little dizzy right now. So first things first, we need to get something to drink. Here's our life straw. Let's go ahead and read it because I've never used it before. It is a personal water filter, removes 99.99999% of bacteria, removes 99.999% of protozoa, meets US EPA drinking water standards. I mean, even if it didn't, I'm so thirsty, I still use it, so let's give it a shot. Got an empty jar, let's go ahead and fill her up. Here's our water. Open up our life straw. Oh, there it is. So I think what you do is you open up this end, and you open up this end as well. And okay, all right. So basically, there's like 20 different filters through the straw. And the idea is, if you stick the straw in the water like that, then you suck it up. Oh, wait a second. Oh, fudge me. I just stuck it in the wrong side. No! You're supposed to drink from this end and then filter it from that end. Gosh dang it. All right, it's too late now. We just gotta go for it. This end is supposed to go in the water, and you're supposed to suck it in through this end. YOLO. It's pretty good. It tastes like distilled water, to be honest. It tastes really good. Feels so much better. All right, guys. I'm gonna drink a little more water, then we can move to step 2. Next step, we need to find some bait. And I'm gonna use my knife. I could dig around this moss right here, but it's a little bit too sandy. Look at this. It's all sand over here. Worms prefer to live in dirt. So we're gonna head up here and see if we can find any. This should be perfect. Right here, fallen tree stump, wet leaves next to it. I bet you there's something living under these leaves. Let's use our foot first of all to uncover this stuff. Oh, right there. Look at this. Oh, no. Got you. Yes. Oh, look at this guy. He's going crazy. This is how you know this is a wild earthworm. Look how crazy he is. He's literally going berserk. All right, pull out a Tupperware right here. Throw this guy in. That is exactly what we need right there. Get one more. Oh, there's one right here. Look at this. Here's another one. Another crazy little psycho right there. Look at, they're literally jumping around. And he goes. Time to move on to step number 3. We've got line, we've got a hook. So now we need a stick to serve as our fishing rod. And honestly, looking at this tree right here, if I could cut down one of these branches, I think they'd be about perfect. Oh, this guy just broke off. Hold on. This guy might be good. This is about a 5-foot rod. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna break off these branches right here. This stick was almost dead and it should serve absolutely perfect for us. Break off a couple branches. Let's go ahead and shorten this guy up. We could keep it long. I mean, right now it's about an ultralight rod, if I had to say. And this is kind of an ultralight action. We're gonna cut off a little bit, about 18 inches up. And now let's test it out. Yeah, that's much better. All right, now we have a light action rod, approximately 4 feet in length. This should be perfect. Next up, we need to go ahead and spool up our stick right here. We're gonna grab our line. I'm gonna go ahead and tie it to the very tip. Can you guys see that little nub right there? I'm gonna go ahead and weave the line around that to secure it. There we go, nice and tight. Just a double overhand knot. We don't need anything fancy, because let me show you what we're gonna do now. Spool up our stick by literally just wrapping a bunch of line on the very tip, past the nub. The line needs to be past the nub. I'm probably gonna wrap about 10 to 20 feet around the stick. Cut off the tag end, there we go. And now our size 8 bait holder hook is ready to hold some bait. I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my entire worm right here on the hook, and hopefully we can catch something really big to cook up. That would be awesome if I just caught like one, 15 to 20 inch fish instead of a bunch of little bluegill, but we'll see what's in here. I have no idea. There it is, weightless, natural presentation. Got our stick. Time to go fishing. We've got about 5 feet of line currently out. And what I need to do is, because I can't cast very far, I need to look for any deep hole that I can possibly find and drop this worm right into it and hope that there's a fish down there. No bites. So now let's try dropping the worm upstream, and we're gonna let it naturally drift down. And this water's a little bit muddy because we've had a lot of rain recently. That's probably gonna hurt us a little bit. You gotta survive in whatever conditions Mother Nature throws at you. Oh, I got one. No! That was my food. Oh my gosh. Well, at least I figured out that that tactic worked. Let's go ahead and re-rig right here. Drop out our big boy. And I'm not gonna use the whole thing because that'd be way too big if we're targeting bluegill. Use our knife, and we're gonna cut off about 1/4 inch right there. This looks perfect. And what I'm gonna do this time is I'm gonna thread the worm onto the hook. So if they bite the worm, they will automatically be biting the hook as well. Look at that. That looks juicy. A lot of scent, a lot of guts. Good size. It might actually sink in the water a little better. I'm feeling good about this time. Come on, fish. Oh, that's a fish. That's a fish. Yes! Oh, no. Calm down, buddy. Oh, look what we got here. It ain't big, but this fish is fat. Look at that belly. I think this might be a green sunfish. I finally get to use something that I've never used before. A stringer, a tool that I've never used before because I am a catch and release fisherman. But we're gonna be using it today because today I'm a catch and cook fisherman. That'll keep our fish fresh. I'm really curious to see if my taste buds have changed in the last 5 years, whether or not I will find fish to be better tasting. But we need more because I'm really hungry. That little fish is not gonna satisfy me. We've still got our bait. That rig job worked pretty well. So we can go ahead and cast that back out. Let it drift with the current. Unfortunately, the sensitivity on this rod is almost nil. I mean, this is not quality graphite. Very hard to detect the bite, especially in this muddy water. We basically just gotta hope whatever fish grabs it takes the whole thing. That's a bite. Got you! Oh man, another tiny fish. These are like little fish bites. I don't even know how I'm gonna eat them. We got 2 fish. Let's go for a big one for number 3. Then I'm gonna start eating because I'm really, really hungry right now. Fish number 3, going big or going home. We're gonna use this entire piece of worm right here, and we're gonna travel to a new spot. Let's get around here. Whew, that water is cold. We've got a beaver dam up ahead, and I'm thinking that there could be a deep hole around it, which might hold something real nice. Okay, if we can get to that rock, there's a real deep hole right in front of me. I think that might hold something real big. All right, look down here, guys. Look how deep it is. I can't even see the bottom. When you're fishing a river, this is exactly the spot you want to fish. You got the main current flowing off towards the left, then you got a slow eddy coming in here. It's deep, it's slow. It's probably gonna hold a ton of fish. The question is, can we reach them? Oh, I might have a bite. That's a bite. We got him. That's bigger. That's bigger. Don't get off the hook. We gotta land him. We gotta land him. Oh, no. Stop. Let's go. Oh. Guys, what did I tell you? Deep hole, bigger fish. You're gonna be a good meal, buddy. All right. Get that booty on the stringer. So now we need to figure out how to get a fire going. We've got our fish. We need to find a flat spot to cook. Way too slanted right there. I'm hoping that I can get across these rapids to go over there because I see a lot of gravel. That'd be a perfect spot for cooking. The tricky part is I don't know how deep it is here. Could be really deep or not too deep. Whew. It's pretty deep. I'll be honest, guys. Whew. Oh my God. Hold on. We gotta throw this up here. Whew. Way too dangerous in this water. The problem is, this is why you can't go in somewhere that you don't know. I mean, it's deep and fast, but I'm on a really slick rock. I have no traction. I'm literally about to get swiped up. Let me get back up. It's really hard to climb back up here too. I gotta jump. Woo! Thank goodness for my rock climbing. Okay, we need to find a better spot to cross. Woo! No super deep holes yet. All right, thank goodness. We're gonna make it across. We just needed to find a safe route. Now we can go over there and cook up our meal. Before we clean our fish, I need to humanely put them out. So close your eyes. Hup. The deed is done. Now let's step over here and we are gonna clean a fish for the first time ever. So this will be my first one. I'm gonna use one of the little guys to practice. To clean a fish, you wanna cut out the insides, cut out all the guts, so all that's left is the meat and bones and skin, I suppose. We're just gonna get into it. I'm gonna make a slit right by the throat. We can examine the insides here. Oh, now, this is interesting. From that little sunfish, I pulled out this black thing right here, and what that is I believe this is a feces because it came out of the large intestine. Then from the stomach, what I pulled out was this little guy right here. Check it out. That little sunfish was eating, I don't know if you guys can see that. That right there is a centipede. Right here we have the first fish I've ever cleaned. You guys can go ahead and critique my job right here. I think I've cleaned out the insides pretty well, but unfortunately, I don't know how much meat is on this fish. I don't know if that's my fault or the fish's fault, but let's go ahead and clean up number 2. I've just finished cleaning fish number 2 right here, and I think I did a better job, but the only thing that's concerning is that if you look inside the flesh of it, there's a bunch of black dots. It looks like there's parasites on, those look like parasites in the fish's flesh right there. I'm gonna play it safe, and fish number 2, I'm gonna feed him to the crawfish. But guys, let me know in the comments if that was normal and safe to eat, or if that was something that could have been potentially dangerous that I would have eaten. Let's finish cleaning, then we've got one more problem to tackle. Now for the fun part. Yesterday I went to Walmart and I picked up 2 items. Number 1, we've got this mini propane tank, right there. Number 2, we've got this Coleman Peak 1 stove. So I've never used anything like this before, but I'm assuming it's not very hard to get a fire going. Let's find out. Here's the stove. Let's go ahead and go through the instructions together in case you also have not done this before. Step 1, locate the O-ring. This guy right here. Step 2, turn the fuel valve off. Turn to the right, tighty, yep, that's off. Step 3, we're gonna screw these two together like this. And it said do not cross the threads. All right, we have not yet exploded, that's good. Step number 4, we're gonna set these pan supports to the desired position. So I guess we'll just go like that. Time for the moment of truth. We're going to light a match, turn on the burner, make fire. Did it work? Do we have fire? I think we got fire, guys. I see a flame, but it's flickering. This is very strange. We have a flame, but you can't see it. If I put my hand right here, it feels really hot. So we definitely have a flame. This guy creates an invisible flame. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna put our pan on top of it. Time for the cooking. This is gonna be interesting. We've got a little bit of olive oil right here. We're gonna pour that into the pan. This oil is already cooking super fast. Dang, this thing works really well. Here goes nothing. Let's just throw our fish in. Look at that. That's cooking. That fish is cooking. On the big fish, I'm going to separate him into 2. Here we go. All right, here's the big fish. Oh. I'm cooking fish for the first time ever. Look at that. Now, I don't have any utensils or a spatula. Let me try to find a stick. Oh yeah, I smell food. Oh, I almost forgot. One more thing. A little bit of salt to season the fish. Go ahead and sprinkle that on right here. Just a pinch. Yeah, not gonna lie, guys, I'm probably not the best chef. So this is definitely gonna be interesting. Flip this guy. Oh yeah. Look at this, guys. Do you see the browning on the skin? That is called the Maillard reaction, and that makes food taste really freaking good. My mouth is actually watering right now, even though I'm still scared that I won't like the flavor of fish. I'm just so freaking hungry. I wonder how that eyeball is gonna taste. I might have to eat that eyeball. You know what? I think it's ready. Let's turn off the heat. Turn off the heat. Heat is off. Now we just gotta let it cool down, and then we'll see how we've done. There it is, guys. Our meal. Have not eaten in over 24 hours. Have not eaten a fish in over 5 years. Let's go ahead and grab a piece and see how it is. I'm gonna set down my skillet. Pluck out. Woo! A little bit hot. So let me give you guys a close-up. Here's the inner part of the fish, and then here is the outer skin. Both are looking very crispy. Whew, it's hot. So I guess what we do is we're just gonna grab a little piece of it. We're just going, hot. All right, you know what, let's go in there. Let's get in there. Oh, I got bones. Bone. You know what? It's not half bad. For not having eaten fish and always thought that I hated fish, it's not half bad. Dang, bones are everywhere. How do I not eat bones? I just want to eat fish. Now, can you eat the skin? Let's see. Let's try to crunch on the skin right here. Oh, salty. You can eat the skin. Skin is actually probably the tastier part of the fish. I think I swallowed a bone. Hopefully my digestive system can take care of that. I mean, the meat on this fish, it's white, it's flaky. Does not taste fishy. I mean, I'm probably so hungry, I could literally just cook up my shoe and eat it, but this is not half bad. Now, the question is, do I have what it takes to survive out in the wilderness on my own? That is still up for debate. I'll tell you guys what, there's definitely one place that I bet I could survive. There it is, Chick-fil-A. Cookies and cream milkshake, waffle fries, spicy chicken sandwich deluxe. And if there's one thing that you guys need to take away from today's survival video, it's this: never forget the Chick-fil-A sauce. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.